Once upon a time, in a big, beautiful forest filled with tall, whispering trees and colorful, sparkling flowers, there lived a little fox named Felicity. She had the brightest orange fur you could ever imagine, and the softest, fluffiest tail that wagged happily whenever she was excited. Felicity loved to play all day long. She was full of energy and curiosity. But even though she was always busy exploring, she sometimes felt a little lonely inside. You see, all the other animals seemed to have a best friend to play with, someone to share fun stories and games. And Felicity wished more than anything to have a friend like that too. One bright and sunny morning, Felicity decided she was going to find a new friend. She packed up a tiny little backpack with some juicy berries for snacks, a soft leaf blanket to sit on, and her lucky little feather that always made her feel brave. With a hopeful heart, she stepped out into the woods to start her adventure. Not far from where she began, Felicity spotted a sleepy old owl perched high up in a tree. She called out gently, "Hello there, would you like to be my friend?" The owl opened one eye, yawned a big yawn, and said, "Oh dear, I'm only awake at night, little fox." Then he closed his eyes and went right back to sleep. Felicity walked a little further and saw a bunch of squirrels playing together, jumping from branch to branch and giggling as they chased each other. She tried to join in. "Hey, can I play with you?" But they were so busy having fun and playing tag that they didn't even notice her standing there. Feeling a bit sad, Felicity found a quiet log and sat down. She whispered to herself, "Maybe I'm just meant to be alone." Her ears drooped, and she looked down at the soft moss beneath her paws. Just then, she heard a sudden splash nearby. Felicity's ears perked up, and she hurried towards the sound. There, in the little stream, she saw a tiny raccoon who had slipped and fallen into the water. Without thinking twice, Felicity jumped right in and helped him out of the cold, flowing stream. The raccoon shivered but smiled gratefully. "Thank you so much," he said. "I'm Rowan. You're very brave for helping me." Felicity's tail wagged happily as she shook off the water and smiled back. They sat together by a warm fire to dry off and started talking. Felicity and Rowan found out they both loved collecting shiny, colorful pebbles and making crowns out of leaves and flowers. They laughed and shared stories, feeling happier than ever. From that day on, Felicity and Rowan became the very best of friends. They built a cozy little fort between the trees, where they would play games and plan new adventures every single day. They laughed together, played together, and whispered secrets only they could hear. Their friendship was something truly special, a magic that made the whole forest feel warmer and brighter. And so, under the twinkling stars and glowing fireflies, deep in the heart of the forest, Felicity was never lonely again. She had found a friend to share her days and dreams with, and together they made the forest the happiest place to be.